welcome to our general reading for all signs for today, the 21st of December 2023. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm not sure that you can hear me very well. Moderating today over on YouTube is the lovely Honeypaw, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Delene. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much, Delene. And thank you for everybody who is joining us today. We are reading today with this Golden Tarot by Liz Dean. It's a nice little deck. It's sort of a hybrid between Marseille and Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay, this is Provence Santé's Verveine, and it's a lovely Van that I like to use to purify this space. One of the many that are so pretty. I like that instead of burning smudge indoors. You can find links to both of these products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this is a general reading for all signs for today, the 21st of December, 2023. Goes out to a lot of people. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, don't force things because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And you can find all the most recent restreams of our tarot readings right on the website arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com, just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you are on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. If you'd like to support our channel with a donation, you can use the PayPal portal at paypal.me/ArielGatoga, paypal.me/ArielGatoga. And if you're watching on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat or a super thanks if you're watching on a restream. I forgot to tell you that you can always fast forward through all my shuffling by using the timestamps right in the video description. I'm sorry if you listened to all of this and you didn't want to. Oh well, what can you say? I'm just grateful that you're here today. So I'm going to give this deck another couple shuffles. And our flight will be coming up into the cruising altitude, so we can move about the cabin here in just a moment. Somebody told me that the shuffling reminds them of the stewardess. I loved that, so I have to use that more. Oh, goodness. Not stewardess, Ariel. Flight attendant. You can just tell how old I am by some of the things I say. All right, we start out with a King of Cups. Well, I love that. Followed by, what is this, a 10 of coins? What's with everybody today? You're doing so well. King of Wands. Whoa. Mastery, mastery, mastery up the wazoo. So you've got mastery of your inner world, mastery of your creative pursuits, whatever your work in the world is, and then all of this happy financial outcome to go along with it. I mean, it does not suck to be you today. For those of you that this reading is referring to, those of you this reading is pointing to, that you are doing so well today. Now, anytime we have this 10, remember what the ego does with 10s. It tries to relegate them to an event that happened so that it can get right into the linear time sequence so that you can put it in the past. And what you want to do whenever you have a 10, so if there's a financial happy outcome, or this might not be financial, it can be other kind of assets that those coins relate to, either physical health or, I don't know, property, whatever. But what you want to do is keep yourself in the present moment with it. Allow that to be a perpetual happily ever after. Rather than saying, oh, isn't it nice that I got that one payment? Or wasn't that great how that money came through for me? Instead, it's just like, this is an indicator of what your eternity is. I'm eternally prosperous. I'm eternally successful, right? This is my way of being. It's like the difference between having gone to the gym and being fit, right? You are prosperous. It's not just an event. So don't let the ego convince you that anything good that's happening is something that was a one-off, because it's not. This is look at this mastery. You've got the king and then the king. It's not like you haven't been working super hard on yourself and you've really, really made some huge strides So make sure that you own that, because you deserve every bit of good that you are receiving. You really do. All right, let's see here. We've got the Moon card, followed by the Justice card. I still have not done my Moon card meditation. I'm so behind, but I did get a new booklet out, so I do have a little bit of a reprieve there. I've been busy. Let's see. We've got this Judgment card. So look at this. We've got 3 trump cards that are guiding and governing you. You have tons of assistance. So much assistance from the higher realms. You are very blessed. You are very, very blessed. Now, the Moon card is something in your past that is talking about when possibly you were disillusioned. You were maybe thinking that something was one way, but it really ended up being another way. At the moment of disillusionment, it can be shocking, it can be depressing, it can be painful, it can sting. But ultimately, it's a good thing because it opens up your eyes to the truth. And see, if you hadn't known whatever that was, if you hadn't discovered that truth, whatever that was, you wouldn't be in a position to claim your divine restitution, which is yours right now. So, some of you might have been deceived by people, or just deceived by the world, because the world is so deceptive based on what it is. But if anytime that we are sort of allowing ourselves to be lulled into a fantasy land, it's fine. I mean, we can do that. It can be fun to be in a fantasy world. But if there is something that is due us, if we have an inheritance, if there's something for us to claim, we won't notice that it's there to claim because we're stuck in fantasy land. And so we won't even know to ask for it. So the fact that whatever this was, for many of you, that the illusion got dashed, even though it might have seemed like a negative thing at the moment, it's ultimately positive, because now you can say, oh, I'd like that divine restitution now, please. Because anything that was taken from you, anything that you lost, anywhere that you missed opportunities or whatever it was because of this is not gone. Is not gone. It's held in trust. And now it's up to you to claim that trust, to claim that inheritance. And you can do that by just claiming divine restitution. You can listen to my meditation on this Justice card. And it's called something like Working with the Goddess of Restitution. Let me tell you what it is. Hold on, I got it right here. My mouse is just so annoying today. Stop that. Okay, here we go. The Justice card's meditation is called, Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. Okay, after that, you got the Judgment card. This is the angel that is waking you up to your good. You have no idea how good it is. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to, in anything, like if something is really wonderful that's going on, or if you get this payout or something like that, and it just seems like a really cool thing, you don't want to like lift it up into this level of like, oh, this is the best thing that could have ever happened, because it's not. It's not. You don't want to, I'm not diminishing the good things that are happening, but recognize that that's just a sign of something greater. So you don't want to let the ego say, yes, that was good. You deserve that. Good girl or good boy. You get to have that. And now let's move on. Let's move on to the future. That was a nice event. You don't want to do that. You want to say, oh, this is signs of something even greater. And I'm open and receptive to all my good. All my good. Every single day, my blessings are pouring upon me, and I am now open and receptive to them. I am awake. I'm wide awake, not asleep, wide awake to my good. And I'm receiving all the blessings that the universe has for me right now. And that's a great way to open up your day every single day. Open your arms wide up, palms to the ceilings, look up. Palms to the ceiling, look up, or palms to the sky if you're outside. Look up and just allow yourself to be filled with those blessings. Now, I do have another meditation, should you want to listen to another meditation, based on this Judgment card, and it is called Waking Up to Your Good. And you can find all the tarot meditations in the video description of any of my tarot readings on my YouTube channel. Okay, so there's one link there, and you can go to the page with all of those tarot meditations. Or you can just go to my website, arielscorner.com, and you can click on the meditations link, and you can see all the tarot meditations have their own page. All right, So, now, remember what judgment is. Judgment is not something that we as human beings are really capable of totally engaging in. Yes, on some levels we can judge. Yes, I judge that I like this, I don't like that. You can make value judgments in your day-to-day life to help move you through your days. Absolutely. But I'm talking about judging the inert quality of something. We're not capable of doing that because we are so snowed by things. We don't know what things really are. We don't know what things really look like or sound like or feel like. We just know our perceptions of them. But we do have a connection to infinite intelligence, which does know everything and is capable of judging everything and knows everything. Now, the one thing that you really want to be avoiding is judging yourself. You don't know yourself like you think you do. But infinite intelligence knows every little bit of you. And I'll let you in on a secret if you don't know it already. It thinks you're fabulous. It does not have any negative opinion of you whatsoever. Anything that you're engaged in or have done or any of that is counter to the perfection of who you are and how you were created, infinite intelligence only looks at that as like you were having a nightmare. Poor thing, you were just having a nightmare. It's okay. The judgment of God, if you will, God judges you all the time. God judges you based on the truth. And the truth is that God created you perfect. And anything that's not perfect isn't real, ultimately. And so that's the judgment you want. That's why all of those blessings are always there for you. Nothing is ever withheld for you. You are highly, highly valued by the infinite. Highly pleased. The infinite is highly, highly pleased with you at all times. And it's so liberating to recognize that. And it makes it easier to turn to that power to ask for assistance so that you can see things more clearly, so that you can understand things better. And you do that when? In the moment. You don't try to get it all done at once. You do it in the moment, one little moment at a time, one little event at a time, guided and led, based on the fact that infinite intelligence wants you happy, wants you free, wants you prosperous, wants every good for you, right? And when you know that, you'll receive that. And it's hard to know that because the world doesn't ever tell you that. The world always tells you how bad you are, or how inadequate you are, or how significant you are, or how invisible you are, or whatever it is, right? Infinite intelligence doesn't care what the world says. Infinite intelligence only knows the truth. And the truth is that you are a master. You're a master because you were created that way. You were created with mastery. And now you're starting to, well, I don't know about starting, but you really are exhibiting that mastery. So don't let the illusions of the world stand in your way. You stay on top of that mastery by receiving all of your blessings, by receiving that divine restitution, by letting things turn in your favor. Don't take no for an answer if you have something that you want. Infinite intelligence never will tell you no. Never will tell you no. Sometimes infinite intelligence will say, you don't understand this, let me tweak that for you. But it'll never say, no, you can't have you can't have anything that will make you happy. But infinite intelligence will know sometimes when you're asking for certain things that those things are probably not going to make you happy, and will be very happy to give you what you think that those things offer. But to tweak them. So you always ask, I want to find out what the essence of what you want, and ask infinite intelligence to tweak it. This or something better. This or something better. That's our motto. This or something better, according to divine will, according to divine judgment. And you are judged. You are judged. What's the last judgment? The last judgment is the last time you judge yourself. Let infinite intelligence do it for you, okay? Because it loves you. They love you. God loves you. All right, you're doing great. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. And I will be back with another general reading tomorrow. Thank you so very much to the amazing moderators, Honeypaw and Deline. Is that right? Yeah, Honeypaw and Deline. And we will see you all tomorrow. Blessed be.